Hello, everyone, and welcome to Singleton Showdown. We're back with another Moto. We've got an interesting theme this week with tribal creatures, tribal decks, and so we're focusing in on. We each picked a tribe, and we're going to be building around that and talking about our decks and how those tribes function and what we're trying to accomplish with those tribes. Brett, why don't you start us off? What did you bring this week?
Sure. So this week I brought Grixis Eldrazi. I'm using Nekusar the Mindrazer as my commander, and mostly it's because his kind of mechanic works with the idea of getting rid of the top of somebody's deck. Not in this case, like actually getting rid of it because you get to keep it, but the large portion of the creatures I've got in this deck are the Eldrazi with ingest or ways of getting rid of the top of your deck in exile, or processors to actually use those exiled cards for benefit. So it just kind of felt right for the commander on that one. It gets me in the good colors that I wanted to run with the Eldrazi I liked.
Yeah, remind me if I'm wrong. Do Eldrazi's also exile cards from graveyards as well?
I don't think they do.
Okay,
I
I
don't remember any
know.
that do.
Okay, well, never mind then.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
not as concerned about that now.
no. It
Okay.
was more like a way to kind of bridge the gap with Nekusar as a choice.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That if you're putting cards in graveyards, by making people draw a card, like wheel away their hands,
Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't run a lot of the standard Nekusar cards like Temple Bell or Magus or anything like that. So it's more just like Eldrazi tribal, but using a commander that gives you access to what I would consider the best colors for Eldrazi.
All right, yeah, can't wait to see it. Reed, what did you bring this week?
Well, Austin, here be giants. Okay,
Are
no
you
laughs.
are you a pirate?
No,
I think he's a pirate giant
Right.
I'm,
or a giant pirate.
I'm playing giants. We're doing Kalemne tribal giants because I feel like Kalemne doesn't get enough love. It's one of those commanders from that set that have kind of been ignored because the effect isn't as good. Um, but it feeds into that whole tribal giants thing because giants usually cost more than 5, and Kalemne requires you to cast things more than 5. Um, that's it. It's basically just Boros giants.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I remember the pre-con when Kalemne came out had a lot of giants in it.
It has. I think it had a decent amount. I don't know. This is pretty scratch. Mainly because we had a couple of giants printed in the last couple sets that were decent. And that really makes a big difference in the deck, I think.
Yeah, there's that what is it? Destroy all non-giant creature board wipe that came out of
Realm Cloak
Throne of
Giant,
Eldraine.
yeah.
Realm Cloak Giant. There you
Yeah,
go.
that was a good
That's
one.
in here. I tried to not go super heavy on a lot of giants enter the battlefield and just blow everything up. I'm
Right.
not playing Bearer of the Heavens because that just seems like a bad idea. A 10/10 that can never leave the battlefield unless we want to blow up literally everything.
Right.
That sounds more like an Eldrazi than a giant to me.
I know it's a weird one. It's from like original Theros, and it just says if this leaves the battlefield for any reason, destroy all other permanents.
Huh.
And you're just
Yep.
like,
So you
huh.
just have a 10-10 that will maybe win the game unless someone has some some kind of interaction.
Yeah, some like time stop removal or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, that's what I'm playing. I'm hoping that my piratey voice feeds into what Jonathan's playing.
Right. That's what I thought you were alluding to. That you're like, oh, I'm gonna have like a giant voice, but it turned out to be a pirate voice, and you're like,
Right.
okay, well this works too because
Yeah.
what Jonathan's playing.
Wait, does that mean you've already planned to team up with Jonathan? This
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna put giant things on the battlefield, and he's just gonna steal them from me, and I'm going to be totally okay and happy with that.
would you stop with the bullying? God.
So Jonathan, you're playing pirates. It's just
Yes, I'm playing pirates, but more importantly, I am playing treasure tribal.
okay. Treasure tribal.
Treasure tribal. No, I'm playing Admiral Beckett Brass. I'm not playing the normal go wide pirate build, so I will be stealing people's things. But this deck's more about trying to get as much treasure onto the battlefield as possible, because
Right,
pirates
because
love that.
pirates like treasure.
They do.
I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. I've seen
They
Muppets
stole some
Treasure
treasure.
Island.
Yeah.
Now, Jonathan, should we be afraid of you getting such a hoard of treasure that you just win the game? Is that something that's happening?
That was
I
definitely something that was brought up.
Yeah.
do have
before
that
we...
card, but I'm not really playing any removal, so we shouldn't
No.
really have to worry about it.
Okay.
So he
okay.
just needs the treasure. He's not going to board
Yeah.
wipe you and then win.
Right. It just happens to happen.
I
Right.
don't. I play one single board wipe in here.
Okay.
Well, lucky for you, I might play a lot of giants that blow stuff up.
Yeah, so interestingly, I know a little bit about giants and pirates specifically. Like those two tribes came up in my deck construction. Because I am playing Morophon the Boundless. This is everything tribal. So I was looking at everything tribal when building this. Originally, I was supposed to play Knight tribal with not with Sir Gwen, but with Ariel. Playing Orzhov, and it just turned out to be a traditional beat face deck, and I wanted to transition into something a little bit more broad. And so in my research, because I was able to look up a couple different like articles and videos, so like I mentioned it on Twitter that I got some information from a primer that Budget Commander put together, as well as some information from Commander Theory as well. Uh, those guys over there, and I was looking at a few of the giant board wipes that they have, and I'm surprised I didn't think about Realm Cloak Giant first of all. That would have been really good in this deck. Instead, I'm playing like Kindred Dominance and Crux of Fate, but
I mean, still
and then
good
there's
cards.
yeah, and then there's that one giant that like enters the battlefield and deals 4 damage to something. I ended up not including that because I'm just not playing enough red in
Right.
this build. It's basically almost I would say, Esper Witch Maw type deck where it focuses heavily on those colors, and I'm not playing it optimally. This deck is not built to optimization. I'm playing a lot less ramp that you would see me traditionally play. Like I'm a big fan of Into the North and Nature's Lore, as well as Sky Shroud Claim, that grab you forests, that grab you your shocks. Instead, I'm playing these lands that come into play tapped unless you reveal, well, a giant or a merfolk or or a tree folk, and the deck is just full of changelings that are all those things. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun talking about my lands as they come into play. I'm gonna be like, don't worry, this is that creature type, and I've got every creature that gives bonuses or gives me card draw. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how the changelings evolve into some of these other effects as the game plays out. Yeah. So why don't we get into it? Why don't we get to our opening hands and get into the game?
Sounds good.
I think I will just lead off with a Godless Shrine tapped.
Okay.
And pass over to Brett.
Okay.
Austin, here's the important question: when you cast your commander, what creature type are you gonna choose?
Oh, so that depends on what's in my hand 95% of the time. I don't just choose a random creature type, even though sometimes I've thought about it. I need something that I want to reduce the cost of by 1 of that color or 2 of that color. There's been occasions where I've been able to free cast a Reaper King, because you choose Scarecrow and that's 5 colors.
Wow.
and then you just start playing Scarecrow. But we're not anywhere near that right now.
No.
So,
Myriad Landscape. Just start off easy. Come on.
So attack Austin first.
right.
There we go.
It
Got it.
kind of sounds like it, yeah.
It 100% sounds like it.
Ooh,
Here's my one
Please.
land, by the way.
plays
One
a
land.
Soul Ring.
Oh,
Do you have another type of ramp, or no, just the one?
Just that.
Ooh, I just drew artifact removal,
huh.
so I don't know.
Ugh.
I won't be casting it just yet, but
I will award you 10 points for shooting the Soul Ring.
here is my slivers. I'm playing. Really, I just wanted to play slivers.
I see what's going on here.
That was
He's playing
that was
slivers.
my
Get him.
excuse. I'm playing slivers and I'm playing ally, so it's a good week.
Yeah. That seems like a good week. I'm going to pass.
All right. Well, we drew a giant, so here's the Temple of Triumph.
What's that
Okay.
open mana nonsense over there, Brett?
Oh no, don't worry about it. I got nothing I can cast with it anyway.
That's why we tap down, sir.
That's why I say
So
skip till my draw step.
Gotcha. It's the same.
It plays mind games with people because it leaves it up.
Right.
Yeah. Most of the time they don't know that
I'll
it's
leave it on top. That's
that I'm
fine.
not going to do anything.
It's a better way to deal with
Play.
Mana Geyser.
Pass.
All right, let's see
That's
if
it, Mana
Jonathan draws
Geyser.
a land.
Land, please. Please. Yes, I did.
Okay. Vault of Whispers.
What
right?
the-
It is a Vault of Whispers.
Okay, and now you want to secure that you do not draw a card, draw a land next turn. You're just gonna put a pirate on top.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No, go right ahead.
Huh.
It is
Hey,
okay.
is that an artifact land I see?
No.
That is an artifact.
It does appear to be
interesting.
an artifact.
Let's stay away from this, please.
Right, stay away from your artifacts.
Stay away from my artifacts.
Yeah,
You will have plenty of treasure to blow up, okay?
I'm sure. I'm not one to come after mana sources as much unless, there's literally nothing else and the effect is not a May, because there is one of those in here, a sliver that does that.
Oh, what do
yeah.
I get?
You get a pirate.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put this on top here.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That seems
is
like
a
a good
pirate.
one.
We'll save that for later.
I don't know if I'm gonna play
Now,
my.
when you say later, you mean next turn, right?
Probably not.
Hmm.
What's going on over there, Austin?
Well, I need some more mana fixing, I think.
I know the
color-wise,
feeling.
but I don't know how badly I want to. I guess I could just play a tap land. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here, guys. Here's a Mirror Reservoir.
Oh joy!
That has to
Hey.
do with mirrors.
Hey, I'm playing mirrors.
Didn't we know?
I'm gonna crack Sculling Turn
Uh-huh.
and grab a. I want it to be a breeding pool, I think, because I want green.
But you have 2 mana you can cast mirrors with.
No mirrors currently.
Oh,
have not-
jeez.
I haven't
Good
drawn any of
golly
my
gosh, how did
changelings.
you not have any mirrors in your hand? Oh gosh.
All right.
Be as sarcastic as possible about that one.
So
He could play his commander next turn.
this is fun.
I could. That's a mirror.
Get him.
Mhm.
Please don't.
Well,
Prepare to be got.
don't worry, because I can. Passing the turn.
Brant.
I know it's not been good. I don't have a black source, and like the only things I can cast right now are black. I kept a very greedy hand.
All right. Well, Myriad Landscape.
That's a Kalemne
Wee.
next turn.
Yeah.
I heard mirror.
Mayor boy.
Wow.
Go. That's it. That's my turn. my turn is ramp some mana.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
won't
I
be
mean,
doing anything until like turn 6, guys. Just leave me alone.
I know the feeling.
What should I cast?
Why are you
here?
honking that? Should I be threatened?
I
Are you
think-
threatening me?
I feel like
just
that's a
wanted to
threatening.
guess.
That's a threatening, huh?
That was a threat.
Huh.
I've been threatened.
Yeah.
So
Jonathan's
just-
gonna dockside for a single
Oh,
single treasure.
Just Thassa.
She
You
went up
don't
to
say.
$20
Yep.
as of February.
She's been pretty static around $20 for some time now.
Yeah.
Is
I
she?
mean, the ability is
I
pretty good.
included the February for the timestamp so that like in 3 months if she skyrockets even higher, people don't get mad at me.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I guess the scry and the other thing, but
What'd she played in?
I don't know. Boggles maybe?
Yeah, I'm not 100%
Castrated
sure.
for saying that, but I could see it in Boggles. Something unblockable seems pretty good.
I think we are in fact going to cast Morophon.
Ooh, and what are we naming with Morphon?
Is
More
it
fun?
slivers?
Good question.
Are we naming more fun with Morphon?
No.
Name pirates?
No, I think.
Can you
it's
name
going
Eldrazi?
To be
You should name Eldrazi.
Wizard.
No, it's you're doing
It's
it wrong.
only things that you cast.
Yeah, it's only things I cast.
It doesn't actually help us.
Oh,
No.
I was hoping it would. Shows how much I'm paying
I
attention.
could have named human, I guess, but
You should have.
that's not very everything for me,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm just gonna do this thing.
Okay.
That's a thing.
That's the thing.
That's some ramp.
Yep. And then I think
I'm gonna disappoint Jonathan this entire game.
Is that a strictly better soul ring? Will some say?
Uh,
Sisei's ring?
I don't
strictly
know.
Worse soul ring?
Yeah,
Oh, strictly worse. Oh,
strictly
okay.
more
4
fair.
mana instead of 1. Strictly fair soul ring, maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I was
What-
wondering if they printed a 2-mana soul ring, type effect, if that would be
Mind
good
Stone?
enough,
I mean, they
2 mana for 2.
printed
Oh, okay.
they printed 3 mana and tapped. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna leave up my Path to Exile mana and pass with Kalemne on the battlefield.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
You think good? Okay.
You get to scry. That's
I
that's
do.
pretty
Top card,
good
what
for
you
you.
got?
Let's
I bet
find
he's just
out.
looking for lands.
Yes.
Also, Jonathan, don't make me blow up your soul ring.
What'd I do?
You haven't done anything. I'm just I don't want to get I want to keep my commander. I want it to be a wizard and nothing else.
Like, luckily on you, I'm not drawing anything here.
Good. No removal. Leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast the saddest dockside.
For 2.
The saddest dark side.
I mean,
Dockside for 2?
dockside for 2 isn't bad, and you get to drain us for 1.
Yeah.
What drains us for 1?
The Forerunner.
Oh, that's what the second part of that. I thought that
Yeah.
card just said go find a pirate, put it on top of your library.
I mean, even at that point, it would be good, but now it's even better.
I'll pass here.
Okay. I'll play a strictly better tap land than the one in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
that says everything, right? No, what? It's only shapeshifter, right?
it's only shapeshifter.
Okay, so
Blue,
it's not
blue.
not ridiculous. It's just good.
Here's an Azami, Lady of Scroll,
Can we stop this,
Alright.
Austin?
plural, more than one scroll.
Yeah. Definitely not
Uh,
singular scroll.
Right. And so the good thing would be to attack probably.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh, I've got a 6/6, commander. It could put in some real work.
I got a 3/3 double striker. Don't fall for it.
Or I could just tap it
And draw a card.
and draw a card. So I think we're gonna go with the card draw.
Okay. I
Yeah.
definitely was not gonna block.
Yeah. Speaking of not blocking, I kind of couldn't, so
Yeah,
I
know.
was very worried.
I was trying to help, Brett. I was trying to help.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Right. Well, this early in the game, I want the card draw. I did not play Morophon for its power.
You know what would really help? Getting a black mana source that'd be fantastic.
I can help you out. Not now.
But soon.
But eventually.
If I draw a Urborg, I got you.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do that. Aha! More mana.
You've got more colorless mana.
Woo! Still need
On-
black, but I mean
On
close
a
enough.
4/4.
Yeah, it's not a bad body for it. Yeah, so I pass. I'll get there one of these days.
So many options.
All of the options.
6. Man, okay. All right. Planes.
Mm-hmm. Is this a giant?
It's a giant.
Oh,
Oh,
that is
It's
a giant.
We're making a giant mess today, boy.
Okay. Let me just get this out of the
Boy.
way in case I'm gonna lose a zombie
That's probably a good idea.
in the off chance.
off chance.
Yeah, I don't know how off it is, but
That seems like a
It's
kill
not
target
far
a
off.
zombie.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be targeting the zombie.
Alright.
Although the I will say this, that enforcer or the forerunner of the coalition, with all the pirates that will probably be coming in, could be bad for us. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Could be.
I'm
I
just
can tell you.
drawing like a card.
2 cards per turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
maybe.
can draw 2 cards per turn. All right, 3 damage. Let's go.
I mean, I
At
guess
least I'm not shooting your sliver.
Yeah, that's true. My 1 mana producing sliver. At least I get to keep that.
Well, it also makes Morphon produce mana, so I see through your thinly veiled threats.
Right.
You can draw your cards.
I drew them.
Well, you tap Morphon to draw even more cards.
Yeah, I know. All right. 3 damage. It's gone.
Woo! To combat.
I'm out of wizards.
Are you though?
I don't trust Jonathan.
Ooh, let's talk about this.
Nope. Giants don't talk. Giants hit.
Okay.
Giants, all they know is smash.
And
I
double
smash now.
double striking vigilance.
Yep.
If it has vigilance, that's
Yeah.
basically
It's
means
gotta
you
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take 8. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, as I have learned, or not learned many times,
Right.
if it's got vigilance, you attack with it regardless.
Hey
Okay,
Brett, that thing has vigilance. Please just attack me with it. I
When it
don't
enters the
care.
battlefield,
Okay.
if you control a pirate, tap 2 non-land permanents.
All right. Would you like to tap 2 non-land permanents?
I am going to.
Okay. All right.
What are the non-land permanents? This is that draining
Both
Brett was
of
so
mine.
worried about, by the way.
Probably.
Both of my things are going to
Yeah.
get tapped now.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't know why it thinks I have a response. I'm completely tapped out.
Mm.
Oh, it's in my end step. That's why. All right.
Gotcha.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's still your turn.
Okay.
Land?
Well, if it's not a land, you just put it to the bottom, right?
Yes.
Right.
Because I need 1 land.
You didn't draw land, so you can cast your commander.
I drew a land.
Is it
But
Urborg? I
it's
could really use an Urborg.
It's a Mystic Sanctuary here.
Dang it.
No instants or sorceries, and no untapped source.
I'm the best.
Let's just go ahead and cast some more things then.
All right.
Sure.
Another pirate.
I don't have any response. Hold on. Alright, there we go.
Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and
Don't do it.
send him a message. Attack for 1.
Whew.
Okay, that's fine.
Message received. You got me. Not gonna hit you anymore. Declare. I can't block. What? Moto, please.
Hey, I drew a wizard.
Sweet.
So I'm wondering what happens if I play another guy that that draws me cards. It probably just dies, right?
I mean, you
Honestly,
you should play it and find out.
everything I cast just dies.
Does
It
it?
feels like, yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
don't mean to make you feel like you're being bullied, but
Look, I think we should all stop the bullying.
that's hard. I just got hit for 1. I need to respond.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm not coming after you. So just, I'm not part of the bullying.
Oh, okay.
Here's an elemental that you guys want to see. Showed you an elemental
I
It
missed
shows
it,
an
but
elemental
in my hand.
yes,
field zone. It's
Did you
oh,
see
I
it?
see it.
he
A changeling
definitely
outcast.
definitely revealed an elemental.
Okay.
Right. I believe you.
And then
Never didn't happen.
Yeah.
I believe we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 for a a way to reduce the cost of my beast.
Sure.
And because my commander is a beast, I get to scry one, and we're gonna keep that on top of my library.
Oh, what is it?
Okay, so it does work that way. All right.
Yep.
Nifty.
And then this is more of like I believe, a defensive strategy. My commander is now going to have indestructible.
Okay. Does it say other knights have indestructible?
Yeah, other
Other
night
knights.
creatures you control get
Other
+1/+1 have indestructible. So yeah, it's indestructible, and
This
it's
is
now a
fucked up.
7/7.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to figure out something to do about it.
You could do nothing. I could do nothing, and you could do nothing.
We could do nothing. That is true.
I see you have 7, like an open board, since Jonathan tapped you down.
Yeah.
I do have an open board. That is a thing that I do have. So take with that what you will.
Attack you for 7.
Okay.
It's a thing I did.
Sure is.
Instant regret.
Are you gonna let him out giant you?
I do have a bigger giant than his biggest giant currently.
I have an issue with that.
Right.
Prepare to get gianted.
Oof.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do I have enough for this? Or let's go first.
Okay, this is an Eldrazi.
That is an Eldrazi.
Whenever you cast a colorless spell, target opponent exiles the top card of their library.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a 2/4 flyer.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And then I'm gonna do this, casting technically a colorless spell.
Right, devoid.
Devoid
Means it's colorless. I get it.
Right, we can keep being friends.
No, I'm not getting rid of you. Reed, you've gone through enough. Has Jonathan put a pirate on the top of his library recently?
Not recently.
Okay.
Brett, do not choose me. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
for your own sake.
That's
No, I'm saying like you will like this more than you will hate it.
okay.
You know?
Jonathan, it is.
I just need to. I just scried to the top, and it's gonna help more than hurt.
Is it
You should
an
have-
Urborg?
No,
Nope.
Damn.
it's not that
Uh,
good.
You should have just taken his top card.
well, I don't get to keep it. That's the problem.
Right, it just goes away.
Yeah, it just
Well, neither
goes
does
away
he,
forever.
though,
Yeah,
so
but
it's
what if
okay.
it? But what if it helps me?
It probably doesn't.
What if it doesn't help me, but hurts you two?
I don't think it's gonna hurt me.
Okay. Well, what if it helps? What if it doesn't help me, but hurts Jonathan?
That's fair.
Okay.
That's a fair assessment.
Okay. So then that's my turn.
I think everything hurts Jonathan at this point.
Probably.
I
All
mean,
right.
he's got a bunch of tutus.
Gotta land. Sorry.
Uh huh.
Well, I have to make a decision here. I have a lot of giants, and I don't know
You don't know
So-
which giant to play.
which. Yeah, I don't know which giant to play.
Right, you get to cast one
Can you?
spell a turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can
Yeah,
you only
basically,
do one?
Yeah. Yeah, I can only really do one.
Okay.
So let's go with this one, Sunrise Sovereign.
Oh.
Other giant
Okay.
+2/+2 and trample. Also Kalemne trigger.
Also that.
Yes.
That's a yikes.
Uh huh.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Uh
So I
huh.
have a 7/7 double strike trample now.
Oh, he can kill me.
You can block.
I can block.
He can almost kill you if he wants to.
Almost kill you. Now, Jonathan, I know you were thinking about casting your commander last turn and taking something of mine,
He was
and I
Considering-
don't appreciate that.
It was gonna be Inferno Titan if I got a land to kill those
I
things.
know it was. I know it was. So I'm going to give you a chance. Would you like a chance?
I'm good with whatever.
I don't think he does.
That's oh my goodness. Good with whatever.
That was very like non-committal.
That was a free chance too, Jonathan. I was just gonna smack Austin and be like, all right, don't do something stupid.
Yeah,
you know?
Reed doesn't give free chances that easily
Yeah. Okay.
or
I'm not
freely.
really doing anything stupid right now.
I mean, stupid is situational.
What if you attack?
I mean, I'm still attacking
Attacking
Austin.
Austin.
Free
Ouch.
chance is still on the table.
Can I keep my blockers at least?
Kill two of his blockers.
Let's see. How do I can't go down on. There we go. No, you can't keep your blockers.
Oh no, that's real bad.
Yeah, it's real bad. Here you go. Here's a 14/14 commander.
Oh boy.
And an 8/8
Yeah, and an 8/8. Yes.
trampler.
You sent a message. I'm sending one back.
This is much worse. This is a really bad message.
I agree that my message is a lot worse than your message.
Oh
but,
goodness.
you started this, and I'm gonna end it.
Wow.
Do I block with the beast?
Do you save yourself
I
two
think we
damage?
do. I think
I
we
mean-
save 2 damage. This is a lot of damage. This is
Yeah, it is.
This is 20 outside of this block. So
Yeah.
you know,
Jonathan
I go
got
down to
some damage
16.
last turn. You're
I'm
getting
really
some-
regretting not including the life gain ally in here. You know,
Right.
that was something
yeah.
I really considered in my practice games. I was like, man, I keep losing a lot of life. You know.
I will say that I like the new feature where I get like the new tally for assigning damage.
Yeah,
It's
you
very
should
nice.
assign it all to my creature.
I thought about it. I really did. I need to know that. But I didn't because I'm a good Magic player.
Yikes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't feel like Austin gets bullied enough when we play, so you know.
Yeah,
No,
I'm getting pretty
I'm
bullied.
100% behind that sentiment.
Are you saying you just want me to attack him?
Yeah.
Please
You
don't.
can if you want to. I just think you better have a plan if you're going to attack me.
Um,
I have a
will be
plan if
attacking
you attack
Austin.
him.
Because I left him wide open.
Brett won't block.
Whoa. I might. It depends.
I didn't even go shields down. I left 3 blockers back.
That's fair.
Your shields are down now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. They weren't, but they are now.
Sure. Let's go do this. I'll let Brett.
Oh boy.
I won't pick on Austin,
Oh,
Oh boy. All right.
except with this guy.
oh, Ragavan. Great.
Get hit by the monkey.
All right. So let's see
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Now I'm like very glad I scried that card to the top and like
Is it a
got to
board wipe?
keep it. It's it might be.
think I'll go that way. I'll take the 5.
Illegal blocks. Karizev has menace.
Menace,
What?
yes.
Oh, I was wondering why that wasn't. Okay.
You still, it's 1 damage. I didn't even send the monkey at you.
It's a good point.
Yeah. Okay. Funny because it didn't
Okay.
actually warn me that it was illegal blocks. It just kept saying, "Yeah, do you want to block?"
I guess I'll only draw 2 cards.
Oh, Ragavan only has 2 power? I guess I thought it had 3, but Karizev with Ragavan is 3.
Yeah.
Let's play this now.
Was that Seat of the Synod?
It is.
It's an
More,
artifact.
yeah, I was gonna say more
Watch out.
artifacts, Austin.
I'm not there yet. I'm in the danger zone. I'm in recovery mode currently.
That's
I
fair.
sent my message. It's okay. Don't worry. Just same thing as Jonathan.
Uh-huh.
If you attack me, you better have a plan.
I mean, I don't have a plan.
Don't attack me.
My plan is be sad. I think that's what my plan is.
Yeah.
We're going to.
What is this
So,
nonsense?
Austin, is this going to be the thing that helps me in some way?
It's going to help the board. I think like you don't want to be attacked with giants, right?
I don't, but
Or pirates. Is Jonathan going to force someone to attack? Yep. I mean,
Force Austin to attack.
I was going to attack with it anyway, I think. So, destroying all non-dragons.
Mhm.
I have a dragon.
I
Can
don't.
you tell?
No, it sort of has a dragony appearance.
Mm-hmm. Play a tap land. And head to combat. I'm at 14, Reed.
I would suggest you have a block. Yeah.
Yeah. It hurts. I need to stem the bleeding by attacking back.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was considering saving it and just hoping that we could barter some sort of, agreement, but I mean, I need a chance to recover without having to worry about everyone board. Like there's no conversation to be. I can't have a conversation every single turn with just a Morophon. Like, hey, don't attack me. Hey, don't attack me.
All right, I guess I have to tap out for this Deep Fathom Skulker.
I mean, that seems like a good card to tap out for.
It's not bad, but
It's basic. It's your Biden a Thos on a body.
Pretty much. Ugh.
You can blame Austin for all of this.
I do.
Blame me a little bit for what happened.
I also kind of blame the shuffler for not giving me any
swamps.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lacking in swamps.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see if I draw something.
If you could also make me draw into a swamp, that'd be great.
I would like to draw
my
something.
Deck does not do that. All right. I've taken 13 commander damage from Morphon.
from Morophon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I die from it if you hit me again, right?
No.
that puts me
No.
at 19.
2 more hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
close.
you give it +2.
Right. I
Hmm.
think I'm okay. I think I'm not.
You think you're okay, or you think he's
I
okay?
think I'm not gonna swing another.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right.
I think our blood feud is done. It's run its
I'm
course.
gonna play this Slayer Stronghold and show it to you.
Okay, that you can give something haste and
And vigilance and
vigilance.
+2/+0.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
Just show that to you.
Okay. Well,
Uh-huh.
I said the blood feud is over before
Yeah.
before I saw the Slayer Stronghold.
Yeah, it sounds like
There's a
his side of
very
the blood
key
feud.
thread.
Still not so much.
Ah.
And
Oh, that's
since you
nice.
so graciously
Huh.
wiped the board for all of us, I will win to abandon your commander.
I
Okay.
like it.
So I don't have to worry about it.
I didn't need it anyway.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I get to grab a basic. Got a couple of those. We'll go and grab a maybe weirdly. No, I'll just grab an island. I am, from my understanding, I am a mostly blue deck, even though I play little to no counter spells. It's just the good morphs are in the good changelings are in blue.
Yeah, it's true.
Interesting.
What's interesting? That top card?
Like the card that I drew.
Hmm.
Do I want to play my commander now? It's a question.
I mean, that's the best time to play a commander that needs creatures
Yeah.
on an empty board.
Yeah, and after a board wipe.
Right.
I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to play this guy.
Hey,
Sure.
I go from
All right,
14.
I think that hurts
Not.
you and Brett the most there.
Yep.
Right.
It does. But I need
I
Oh,
survived
man.
life.
Jonathan, why?
We're just evening things up here.
Right.
And I need a creature on board, unfortunately.
Yeah, I need creatures on board too. The question
This
is
guy has Death Touch, which is always nice.
how
Mhm.
badly. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the plan that got me in this mess in the first place, which is playing creatures that draw cards, as opposed to anything else. Literally anything else.
Mhm.
So here is a draw spell for druids.
Okay.
Don't mind that second body of text on the card. That's not as important. It's really about drawing cards. Let's go
Yeah,
to the bottom.
but I feel like that second part
No,
isn't all that
not
hard for you
important.
to deal with.
Not important.
Uh-huh.
Perfectly fine.
I don't believe you.
Oh, he's to 2. Look at that.
I'm
And there's a
2.
druid.
Yep.
2.
Look, Austin, I don't have enough land as it is. Don't pick
Right.
me if you're gonna do it, okay?
I don't want your lands.
Okay, good.
I don't want them.
As long as we've got that sorted out.
I guess I could have named Druid and saved myself and maybe cast another card in my hand, but we're not going to. I also maybe should have left this up, but it produces colorless mana, and I don't have anything to interact with it currently. I'm looking at a certain land on my side of the field.
Your Mutavault.
My Mutavault.
Hey. Add a little
All
power.
right, Brett, you currently have the biggest threat on board.
What
Yes,
a
you do.
threat.
You can put me down to 4. You can
I feel
Ooh,
like
if
that
you
would be
do that,
mean.
Where Ancients Tread is lethal.
trade with
Oh,
trade
jeez.
with Jonathan. Yeah. He did put you down to 21.
That's true. Let's see here. Can't do the ability. You know what? I'm just going to pass the turn, I think.
But your card says attack, draw. What?
Yeah, but if I attack Reed,
Austin's
Yes.
asking to get attacked is what's
I
happening.
can block with the Changeling Outcast if I need to. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying,
I need to
like,
hit a player to draw a
right.
card.
So you have an open player, draw a
But-
card.
But if I attack Reed, he go and smash me.
He can. That is something
I
he
can
can
in
do.
fact smash you.
Right.
Yeah.
I am threatening 18 damage currently.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I am not going to. I'm not going to stir the hornet's nest over there. I am going to pass.
Right.
I would like to know where the other 13 damage comes from.
I don't want to know.
A double striking Kalemne.
Oh, okay. a double striking hasty Kalemne, right?
Right. If I make it hate. 3, 4, 5.
This all scares me.
You know, you think?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. It probably should. Untap one. Untap all that. 1, 2. I'm gonna tap the Slayer Strong. It's okay. It's all right. Here's a Rumbling Sentry.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It has 3 power.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Not 5.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I'm
That was
just gonna scry instead.
Yeah.
There was a bit of sweat and a bit of stress there for a second.
All right. Put on top of library. Whatever. Okay. Pass turn.
Austin, you're still alive. How does it
Got
feel?
attacked.
Feels good.
Good.
Still ready to block with my Changeling Outcast. That is not.
That hasn't changed.
That hasn't changed. No.
Put that on the bottom.
It can't block. Actually, it literally says. I knew it couldn't.
Oh yeah,
be
no,
blocked.
you're.
It also says it can't block. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm still ready to not block with it.
Shoot, I messed up then.
Ouch.
Oh, you're supposed
joking.
to attack Austin?
No, I'm joking.
You have Death
What do I wanna
Touch.
do? I do.
And Menace.
Do you think Brett will block if I attack with both of these? If I attack him?
Why would you do that?
You have Death Touch and Menace. I'm going
Let's
to go
find out.
no.
He has to
God.
double block. So you can kill them both if he blocks.
I don't like this at all. No, I'm gonna take the 4.
Right. I mean, you could be me. You could be at 9.
It's true.
Yes,
I'm not
draw
there
a
yet.
card.
Yeah, you did draw a card. That's really good.
The way this is going, I could be you very soon.
I'll pay 2 life here.
Whoa, big spender with 21 life.
Okay, look, Jonathan, you got the attack through. No need to get cocky.
Right, got 2 to spend.
Oh, what do I want to do now?
I don't think you want to do anything.
I do.
Oh, get some pirates back. Oh no, one of those says kill me.
Oh boy.
Why? Why would you choose that one?
Yeah, I'll tutor here.
Can't do anything about that. I need to draw something that says interact. You know, I play enough of it.
What pirate do I want to get?
Something that doesn't drain me for 2 more life. Oh, is that a Direfleet Daredevil?
Going to the top. It is.
Nice. You take my Crux of Fate.
Destroy all dragons.
Right.
Or my Winds of Abandon.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
probably a better choice.
Can you overload it?
I think
Yes.
so.
I believe he can.
Does that mean I'm dead?
No. I like lands.
Okay.
Brett might kill you.
With what, though?
You have Ingest. You can exile the top card of his library.
That's true.
Let's play pirate.
Yep, the pirate. Oh god. I'm down to 7.
Jeez.
Every cast, that's it. Okay. It's a land.
Is it an Urborg?
No, it's a Haven of the Spirit Dragon.
Damn it.
Ah, man. Okay. I did math, but I want to do it again now that I have a land.
Probably a good idea. Measure twice, cut once, right?
Right. So I'm just gonna do this anyway, whether I have made the decision or not.
What you choosing?
What does that
Uh,
even mean?
I believe I'm gonna choose cat of all things.
Oh, okay. Not
Okay.
Eldrazi.
No, so cats are gonna cost 2 less, guys.
You really should have picked Eldrazi.
No, picking cats.
Sweet.
And
All my
then-
giant cats are now -2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this costs.
Are there actually giant cats, Reed?
Jedith. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. He's a 4/7
Oh.
giant cat that says whenever he blocks, he gets +7/+7.
Jeez.
All right, so it looks like I do have to play this first in order to be able to reduce it to low enough to be able to cast both things. Yes. Okay. So now I would like to scry then draw.
Druid count is at 3.
Yeah, it's the druid count. It's at 3. We will keep that on top.
Careful, everyone. 4 more druids and you can take all of our land.
Take one person's land.
All of the land.
Okay, so this comes into the battlefield.
Choosing cat?
Also choosing cat.
You should really choose Eldrazi.
You know, it doesn't. This one doesn't help you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
still
see.
doesn't help you.
Yeah, the last one did. That one definitely helped you.
I was really hoping
so
you wanted to
yes.
team up and help me here, Austin. I see that
I am
that's
helping.
not
I am helping. Don't
That's
worry.
literally a cat.
Yeah.
This is a cat. I guess I could have chosen warrior again, like choosing human wizard. Cat is more interesting than
Yep.
than warrior. I'm gonna get rid of the immediate threat,
I
Oh,
see.
That was a mistake.
which is the dome me for 5.
Right. Still a mistake.
Yeah.
Wow.
Please don't do this. Don't do what you're about to do.
Oh, he's gonna force you to attack.
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, well then we're just gonna have to do this. We are going to draw a card.
Druid counts at 5.
Yep.
Again, this is not the intention of the deck to play druids. Goodbye to that stupid Biden.
No, druid count's not at 5.
The druid counts at 4.
Yeah, the cat
my-
is
Oh right. Yeah. It's
cat
not
is
a
the cat.
yeah.
The cat is a
Druid
cat.
it's not a shapeshifter. So yes,
Now
druid count is
druid
at,
count will be at
now
5.
it's at
now
5.
it's at 5. Okay.
Yeah, if he keeps going, this might become an issue.
We're not going anywhere else.
Soaring.
Yeah, Soul Ring. Somebody forced me to attack.
And I think you should attack him. Send him.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Somebody has a pirate that can kill me.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
die in 7 pirates. Like that's what happens here.
I die in 7 pirates.
Right. So the second they make that 7th Pirates movie, I'm out.
Right.
Oof.
Now the question is, does he block your 3/3?
I don't think he blocks my 3/3. I mean, he can.
He could trade with your 3/3.
Yeah, it is a very threatening card. Like, you know, tap 7 druids, but
Yeah.
we're not doing that.
You're getting
here.
close though. I can see why he might want to. Okay, that's just stop it, Moto. Stop it.
You brought this upon yourself, John. Why did you Biden then?
Because he could.
I mean, you could have waited until I targeted it.
Okay. All right.
Are you still here, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. Were you going to target it?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
All right.
It was drawing you cards, so
I'm gonna make Deep Fathom Skulker unblockable.
okay.
And swing it, Austin.
Right, it was nice playing with you guys.
No.
If it helps, I have a button on my board that says "kill my board" at any moment with Mirror Entity.
I
I can
see.
choose to X0.
So
You could X0.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So I'm just gonna move to combat.
Yep, you have an unblockable 5/4.
Yeah.
Right. Which is a large percentage of all our life
Yeah.
totals.
Am I going to 9?
Yes, you are
That's a
100%
good
going to
suggestion.
9.
It's a very good suggestion, Jonathan. I like that
Yeah.
suggestion.
I'm glad you got there before I did.
This
Uh-huh.
isn't very
Right.
nice.
I just want to draw a card, man.
You got to draw a card when you attacked him last turn, and now he's just returning the favor,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And for the
You're
love of
right.
God, it better be a swamp.
Yeah. That
Is it
card.
the swamp?
Well, we're about to find out.
Is it a
Yeah, I
swamp?
want to use its ability. Duh. It is in
You
fact a
have-
swamp. Yes.
Yes,
Whoa,
play your
got
swamp.
there.
Or go to your end step.
Damn it.
You're like, I got a swamp. I am not gonna play.
Oh,
right.
why did I hit yes?
Here's a Colossi.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sacrifice it for a single mana. Deal
Mhm.
6 damage to each creature and each player.
Yes.
Interesting.
All right. Well, I'm at 7.
Yep.
So
Jonathan's at 9.
Jonathan has to play 1 pirate, and you have
right.
a kill me button.
Right. So I'm going to try to give Jonathan a pirate to play.
Oh,
3/6 coming to
I
you,
see.
Jonathan.
I see.
Hmm.
Put him down to 6.
Would you like to block?
Yes, because
All
if
right.
I don't, it'll kill me anyways.
Yeah.
Right, it'll kill us
Yeah,
both.
that was the plan.
Now it'll just kill me.
Right. I mean, you can blow up your board. I'd be okay with that. And
Yeah,
maybe
if I
they
blow up
don't
my
do it.
board, then you won't
Yeah.
take me out. Great.
Yeah. Do you want to not play the game, or do you not play the game?
Well, I mean, I do have the option of, bringing some life totals down. I do have some
You could do that. Yeah.
some druid cats right now that
Yep.
druid cat warriors actually.
Oh, this is not good now. I need that soul ring.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm
you do.
1 mana short now, Austin.
Right. I'm sorry.
From Winds
Can I
of
take it
Abandon,
back?
Everything.
Oh, I don't want my stuff to be Winds of Abandoned. I only have
I mean,
like 4
your
basics.
stuff wouldn't be Winds of Abandoned. I will pop my Bloodfire Colossus in response.
Oh, great. Oh no.
Oh no.
This is probably for the best.
Hmm. None of this is good for me.
Nope. None of this is good for me either.
Nope, absolutely not.
Okay, let's just go to combat here.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Let's go attack Reed here.
Interesting choice.
He wants to put you to 11.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No, you know what?
No, block it.
I see your plan. There we go. Right.
Oh, why didn't you block it?
I'll block the Dockside Extortion.
I'm so heartbroken.
You thought you were gonna get there, but you didn't.
I don't know if that was his plan.
I think it was his plan. I think his plan was so that he can now play pirates, right, and not have you die,
Nope.
and then you could.
That's
That's
just
your
Blast
plan.
Act here.
Oh god.
No responses.
In response, I am sad.
in response do it myself.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Everything's gone. I'm at 1.
You're at 1, he's at 3, I'm at 5, Brett's at 9. Woo!
Okay.
Yep.
And that pirate's gone. Thank
Yep.
goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
It gives Austin a turn.
Uh-huh.
It does. I untap. I'm more than happy with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh,
I wish I did not get mana screwed here.
I mean, that would be great.
Yes.
Well, you weren't mana screwed, and then somebody played a cat.
I did. I played a cat.
Right.
Okay. Oh no, I needed that.
Shattering Spree.
It wasn't against you, bro.
Woohoo! I don't have anything.
I like how you don't have any more red mana either.
I don't.
to
Can't
get rid of
replicate
my
it.
Let's go ahead and die as fast as possible this game.
right.
Let's see how
So
this turns out.
Oh,
Brett,
okay.
this is your game to win right
oh
now.
no, 100% it is.
This is an interesting sequence of events that has just come up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure we tap this properly. Oh man, I can even do that. Whoa.
Whoa, he's gonna win.
Maybe.
I don't know.
There's a very small window here for me.
Yeah, Jonathan, I noticed you kept 2 blue up. Maybe you want to counter whatever this is?
It's not
Just a thought?
anything
No?
crazy.
There is 2 blue up.
Let's see. How do we do this? Yeah, I think I need to play something.
I mean, typically that's how the game works, yeah.
Zenith Seeker. Well, I wasn't
you
sure.
got a dragon, a demon, and an angel.
Oh, I
Oh,
guess
boy.
the scrying doesn't matter as much. So we'll just put
Did my
that.
conversation with you last week bring this upon us?
Probably.
It brought it in the deck.
Right. Oh, you're
was
right.
like-
That does work that way.
Yeah, it's pretty. Oh, I only hit one
One changeling.
one changeling.
That's
So we will
unfortunate.
reveal this angel changeling.
The
Yeah.
shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter
sharer.
angel. Shapesharer angel changeling.
Shapesharer. Sorry, yeah.
Oh man. I don't think I get to do what I want to now that I'm looking at it.
No?
No, because I need one more. I need a red source or a blue source. Like my mana doesn't tap properly.
Ah.
So we instead we turn on Mutavault.
All right, you have 2/2.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a 2/2. What do I tap to turn it on? It's very
The mirror reservoir.
No, because you. Well, I guess I could. That is an activated ability of a mirror, but we're just gonna go with a
Is it?
basic island.
Sure.
It might not work that way.
Okay, and because it's funny, I kind of want to attack Jonathan to put him to 1. But I think for the best chance of winning here, we attack Brett.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa. What's
so
with this hate?
I already know what Brett's next turn is going to be.
Do you?
It's not hate.
I think I do.
I mean, you're probably right.
It kills Jonathan before he gets to do anything. It kills Austin before he gets to do anything else.
Yes.
It hurts me significantly.
Yes.
You know, I think you just play Nekusar and pass and watch us.
Oh no. Hopefully I can avoid that completely with what I'm about to do.
Okay.
It's not nice.
I am curious what you're planning.
Ninjutsu!
Cool!
We're really banking on the top card of our library here.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Oh
All
boy.
right.
It was
I
a
don't
1.
think I have a CMC 8 in this deck.
It's 3. Jonathan's dead.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm at 2.
Yep.
So
So Nekusar pass, we lose.
thanks.
Yes, we lose.
Austin killed
geez.
me?
Yeah,
What?
pretty much.
Yeah. So I needed one more red source to give Kalia haste.
Right.
That was the plan.
Hmm.
Oh man. Worth, I guess.
Yeah.
Definitely worth.
I don't know if Kalia having haste would have done it, but
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I needed to hit something good, and I just didn't.
right. And I mean, I wasn't gonna win with Brett casting Nekusar here because it
no.
was either kill Brett or kill or let Brett kill both of you, and then I die. You
Right.
know.
Can you still kill Brett? Is that a thing you can do?
No, I'm about to draw 2 cards and lose 2 life.
Yeah.
So, um,
How do you draw a second
I-
card?
Nekusar.
Nekusar. Everyone draws an additional card.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I
Yep.
draw 2 cards, triggers on
Oh,
stack.
so basically, I put myself in second. That's what I did.
Yes,
Something
you
like
have to
it,
put
yeah.
yourself in second.
It was third or fourth or second.
Not first.
Yeah.
Last.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give that haste.
Right.
thanks.
Has haste and
Thanks.
vigilance. Thank you.
That'd be great.
All right.
If I have like an instant speed removal spell, that won't do anything. So.
You have to respond in the upkeep before you
Yeah.
go to draw. I'm dead. Bleh.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna return a mirror back to my hand.
Sure.
Just
Mhm,
gonna
mhm.
Sure.
do that real quick.
Yep.
And then die.
Okay.
I drew a counter spell.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh. Yeah.
Wizard's Retort.
Oh, yeah.
Drew a
Jonathan, did you
swamp.
get a counter spell?
Nekusar
No,
is
no
actually a
counter spell in
wizard, though.
hand.
Ironically enough.
Right.
Well, thanks, Nekusar, for showing up at the last
Right.
possible minute.
You're
Right.
like, this deck is not about Nekusar.
It really isn't, but
People
like
happen to be at 2 in 1 life.
perfect.
You know what? It fits.
Yeah,
It
no,
is.
you just it's yeah, it is what it is. Here,
Like
let me
you slow rolled that swamp too.
I
You're like, I'm
did.
skipping a turn. I'll play it later.
take a look at my hand. It's just
Oh wow.
yeah.
That is literally stacked with
Right.
mono black.
Yeah, and I had Sludge Crawler and Dominator Drone from the get-go. So
wow.
I should have
Right.
I should have mulliganed. I didn't, but it worked out for me, so I'm kind of okay with it.
Yeah, exactly. You take the win any way you can.
I'll take the W.
And that was a very like intense last few turns.
Oh
The
boy.
whole life totals hanging in the balance.
Yeah, that was stressful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stressful
But,
casual commander.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
What did you think about your deck, Brett? Besides the
Besides the issue with black
besides
mana.
the issue with the black mana. you know.
Overall, I thought it did pretty well. It was not a big enough threat at any point in time to really have me attack too much or like have my stuff removed. So that was kind of nice. I know that like if I had had some of the bigger Eldrazi out there, like if I'd been able to ramp up into those things, then it would have started making me look more like a threat, and it probably would have been like teamed up against. So
Yeah.
I'm glad it stayed as low to the ground as it did. But
Yeah.
overall, I'm pretty happy with the performance.
Cool. Reed, your deck hurt
It was-
me.
Yeah, it was threatening. I mean, yeah. I mean,
You played one of the best giants in all in all of
Yep.
the Inferno Titan.
right, that Inferno Titan early got your raw power.
It got my board twice.
Right.
So
Yeah, and I thought about going after Jonathan, but it just seemed like Jonathan was just making us all lose life, and I was okay with that with my 17-17.
right.
Wait, 16, however big Kalemne was getting. And I think that's the key there is like I know that Boros is hard to play around because it has its draw power is reliant on artifacts and some really weird mechanics, but I mean that I came out strong, I came out hard, and it wasn't like after I didn't have anything else to do. I still had
Right.
things to play. My spells cost 8 mana.
So you play one big threat and then you pass.
Yeah.
Big threat, gonna swing, pass the turn. Are you gonna board wipe to deal with it? No, cool. We're gonna repeat the process until you're dead. So
Right.
it performed as it should. Could probably use a Staff of Nin or something to increase the draw power just a little bit, but I also
Right.
didn't get to see that many.
I wonder how things would have played out differently. Like, I think there was a turn where Jonathan was off a color for his pirates to play his commander on curve
Yeah.
Right.
and take your giant. Would that have changed my plan of attack at all? Probably.
I don't know how it would have changed your plan of attack. I mean, you board wiped pretty early. I was actually going to win bandit with an overload.
Gotcha. So you were gonna hit the rest of us anyway.
Right. I was going to get rid of everybody's stuff, give everyone.
Yeah.
It probably would have brought Brett harder into the game. It definitely would have brought Jonathan harder into the game to have significantly more mana because I think both of you guys' decks had an issue with mana
Yeah.
at some point. Jonathan relying on Soul Ring and some artifact mana, and Brett never getting black. So I don't know how that would have changed it, but yeah.
Yeah. Would you agree with that, Jonathan? That you needed before the Soul Ring destruction, like
Yeah. Fortunately, I didn't get enough booty there.
right? You didn't play any treasure, like
No.
you Dockside Extortionist, like a card that every deck plays for
There's
treasure.
plenty of ways to make treasure in this deck. I just
Right.
did not really draw into anything.
No, just your pirates. I
Yeah,
mean, you were
just-
drawing cards.
Just plan B.
Yeah.
I was just trying to
Um,
cast pirates with the land, kind of screwed me over a little bit in the beginning, and
yeah.
didn't really get off the ground that much.
Right. I mean, I think my pirates did pretty well. They did okay. My giants, my Eldrazi, they really like
You almost
besides the like
Yeah, you almost managed to get your druid count up. So
yeah, I mean I wasn't I don't know if I would activate the ability unless like similar to how Reed was like, okay, I've got a button, that can put everyone to 1
yeah,
and 2 and 3 and low enough life totals, like it would have been like, okay, well, if you're gonna threaten me, I'm gonna take your lands for
yeah. Well, because that would
know.
have like really slowed down the game for that other person to the point where basically they're
Oh yeah,
they're
they just
done.
can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
I
why.
would have literally been out of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just for the druid card draw. Like
Yeah.
that's the only reason why it's in here. You kind of got to see it at the end there where I played it and then I played, I got Mirror Entity and like 2 other changelings out, back to back from
Yeah.
my draws thanks to the scry as well. That if I would have kept drawing into changelings, I mean there's only like a handful. There's 22, 23 in here. And so you've got such a narrow window to draw your changelings and play them, but I was reducing the cost by 3 because they're cats.
Yeah.
It can get crazy. There's also like what is it? The Unesh is in here. So if you pick the pile with the Sphinx cat, you can draw a bunch of cards and play a bunch of changelings to hopefully get some board presence. But I mean, I think the biggest part is like I have all these like effects that protect me within layers. So they like other creatures get hexproof, other creatures get indestructible,
Yeah.
and Reed's just like here, goodbye, like,
Yeah.
Apply to all
no
of them.
board, no life total.
Yeah.
I
You have to
mean,
have other creatures for that to be effective.
right. And I lost them all.
Yep.
So I mean, but overall, I had a good time with it. I like this deck quite a bit. I did mention about possibly building it in paper. I'm a big fan of the lands that say reveal a merfolk, to come into play untapped. Reveal whatever creature type you might have, and we saw Mutavault, come in clutch there at the end. But I think I needed another red source, or I didn't need to cast Kalia, or I mean there were I think I might have been able to cast Morophon again and then free cast Kalia. Maybe
Yeah.
that would have been better. who knows?
Yeah.
Overall, the deck did what I wanted it to. It showed off the power of changelings, and the choice of a tribal deck, which was kind of what this week was about. Was about choosing your tribe and playing something fun. We all got to showcase that.
Yeah, and
Um,
I think it was really good because it kind of shows like how big dumb jank can be fun to play, but also be pretty like splashy and like almost like just bombs. And it's
right.
like you get to enjoy the game being casual, but also have big cool stuff happening, and you can have big plays that are entertaining and enjoyable.
Definitely, definitely. All right, well that about wraps up this gameplay video. Thanks everyone for watching. Definitely check out a link in the description for the deck list, and we will see you next week for some more Moto Commander gameplay. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.